Assalamu alaikum. Today we will discuss about the topic hydrostatic force. What what is hydrostatic force? It's a kind of force. We know that F equals PA means pressure into area, means a force that is exerted or a pressure that is exerted on an area which is called the force. And now discuss about hydrostatic force. Hydro means water, and static means the water stays in at rest condition. So the overall meaning of this hydrostatic force is static water. Static water keeps a pressure force on a certain area, that is called the hydrostatic force. Let's see the definition of its. Hydrostatic force is the force that exerted by a static fluid. Static fluid means the fluid at rest, means the fluid is not moving. On surfaces submerged. Submerged means something of like object which is under the water in it. So we can see that the hydrostatic force is applied upon an object which is lies in water. Now see the reason behind this hydrostatic force, why it works upon any object. It works mainly due to the fluid pressure. The fluid has a certain pressure. For this, the hydrostatic force works in upon an object, and this pressure is increases with the depth of water. It happens because that fluid has some weight. When a fluid is in rest condition, its weight creates pressure. Weights create pressure that pushes on everything touches it. The deeper you will go into the fluid, the more weight is above you, so the pressure gets stronger. Think about how your ears feels more pressure when you dive deeper underwater. This is the result of hydrostatic force. This can be occurs upon a wall of a tank that is underwater, means submerged in water. Then the surface of any submerged object, any kind of submerged object, fully submerged or half submerged, any kind of object, or even the human body underwater, means if you go dive into the water, you will also experience the hydrostatic force. Let's see why the hydrostatic force works. Suppose a car which is submerged into water under a river or something like this, accidentally it is fall under the water. So we will see the hydrostatic force that occurs upon the area of this car door surface. Let's see it. When the all the overall surface area of the water will act this, there will all the pressure occurs on this door of the car. Suppose you are inside the car, then you want to open the door of the car and get out from the car. But when you want to open the door, you will experience a force that is called the hydrostatic force, which is exerted by this water, and this water weight, means pressure, will act on this door surface, and this pressure increases or decreases according the height of this fluid. Suppose the height is h, then the hydrostatic force will be rho pressure into area, which is rho g h into a, means if h varies, then the force will also varies. If h is high, then the force will be also high, and if h low or decrease, then the hydrostatic force will also decrease. Then see these second pictures, how the hydrostatic force occurs upon this car which is also fall into the water accidentally, and we'll see how the hydrostatic force varies regarding the height of the fluid. Here the pressure force will also occur upon the door of the car, and if we again try to open this door of the car, we will also face a force that is exerted by the fluid, which is called the hydrostatic force. But here the h are working is, suppose h dash, which is lower than this height of the fluid. So here will be occur, the hydrostatic force will be rho g h dash a. So here h dash is lower than this h, so the hydrostatic force of this will be lower than this hydrostatic force. This is how the hydrostatic force varies regarding the height of the fluid. Then we have to know the direction of this hydrostatic force. It is a matter of very high importance that this hydrostatic force acts always perpendicular. It is very important, always perpendicular to the surface area. Suppose this is the surface where the hydrostatic force occur upon the surface, and the direction of this hydrostatic force will be perpendicular like this to this surface area. This is perpendicular to the whole surface area. This always acts as perpendicular to this surface. Even if it is a curved surface, then it will also act upon the perpendicular of this surface area. How it will be understood? Like suppose divide it into a small portion, and here the hydrostatic force will act like this, which is perpendicular to this surface area. This is the hydrostatic force. And how it will be measured? It will be measured by dividing into vector analysis into vertical force, horizontal force and vertical force, but it will always act as perpendicular to this all the surface area. Thank you very much for watching my video.